today's video, guys, I'm going to quickly share with you guys another powerful strategy, guys, that will change the way you trade, guys. All right, so just as I told you guys in my previous video, I am back, and I'm back for good to help you guys out again. Now, if you look at my chart here, you will see that I have chunks of indicators on my chart. Not that I'm trading with indicators, but I'm just trying to help as many as I can to understand how the market works. I trade purely price action. All right, so but when you use the mentality of price action to add these indicators to your chart, you will understand how indicators works, and you will understand how to use it properly. Not when you don't know how price action works and you add indicator, you'll be waiting for a crossover, no crossover before you buy this and that. I don't teach. That is not exactly what I'm teaching you. I'm doing this because I want you guys to actually understand how to use these indicators properly and make a lot of money from what I'm going to share with you guys here. Now, with that being said, if this is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, if this is your first time of watching my video, let me officially introduce myself to you. My name is Olites from globalfx, and what I do is whenever I come across any strategy that will help you make a lot of money from the market, I make sure I record a video around it and share it with you guys, my audience and my subscribers and my viewers, so that you guys will make use of it and better your trading journey. So with that being said, if you want me to actually mentor you and guide you through, lead you by hands and guide you on how you are going to become profitable using my setups, all you just need to do is for you to use the WhatsApp number that will be in the description box of this particular video that you are watching right now. Any number that is not from this particular description box of this video, do not respond to that number. If you want me to mentor you and guide you on how to become profitable, use the WhatsApp number in the description box of this video. And my mentorship program this period is very, very solid, and it is not as usual, guys. All right, it is not as usual. I've gone through many things all this while that I've been away, and I've seen different things that I want to update to you guys so that you will know how to become profitable and rock the industry as others that you are seeing online. So now this particular strategy, this particular indicator strategy that I'm going to share with you guys here is working hand to hand with price action, guys. Do not misunderstand this. Trading with indicators alone, indicators lag, but when you apply it with price action, when you apply it with the sense of price action, you'll be able to make a lot from the market with this. All right, so all strategies work. After all, there are many other people out there that are trade with indicators and they are making a lot of money. I am not totally condemning indicators, and if I'm totally condemning it, I won't be adding it to my chart right now to show you guys something. Now, with that being said, guys, let's dive fully into the video so that I will walk you through what I want you guys to observe here. First thing first, if you look at, let's start from where this chart started. You can see, probably let me remove all these things so that you will be able to see my chart clearly. All right, let me remove all these things. Now this is my chart here. Let me also delete this as well, and at least by now the chart is no longer that messy again. All right, so it's looking a little bit clean now. So if you look at this here, guys, you will see that most of you guys are trying to copy how to draw trend line. And also, if you do not know how to draw trend line, there is no way trend line is going to work for you. Just as if you do not know how price action works, you cannot understand what I am teaching about price action or what any other person is telling you about price action. If you only know about how to add indicators to your chart, that is what you'll be your brain will be revolving around, and you will end up making multiple losses. Why? Because indicators alone does not give you winnings. You have to have the IQ of how price action works in combination of your indicator. That is when you will know when the indicator is telling you, okay, is approaching when to buy or is approaching when to sell. All right, so now I am telling you all these things from experience. If you want to learn how all these things works, you know what to do. Use the WhatsApp number in the description box of this video. Now look at this here. Mainly looking at this, for most of you guys that do not even know when the pair that you are trading is trending, whether it is an uptrend or downtrend, you are always getting confused about if this is an uptrend or if this is a downtrend or if this is a ranging market. Now that is where, or step one of where we are going to add indicators. First, we are going to add 50 moving moving average, 50 EMA moving average, which is this particular one. Just normal 50, period is 50, shift is 0, method is exponential, apply to close. That is it. You changed it to color of your choice, then you click save or done, then you are good. That is it. Now the essence of adding this particular moving average to this chart is for you to know which direction this particular chart is heading to, or this particular pair is trending to. And if you look at it here, you will assure, or you will agree with me that this is an uptrend, because the price action, look at it here, because this particular price action is above the moving average, which is this line you're seeing here. So now, how are you going to what are you going to do next after adding the moving average? Now you have already known that this particular chart or this particular pair is trending upward. What else do you need to do? Or are you just going to start opening position randomly because you notice that the price action is above the moving average? No, this is what you need to do. I am using this, just as I said earlier on, just to clarify something. I'm not using it to try. I don't trade with indicators, but I'm just trying to use it to help as many as do not understand how to know when the price is trending, or when where the particular pair that they are trading, whether it is trending upward or downward. That is why I'm using it, so that you will understand it clearly. Now, if you look at this here, you will see that all these things that you are seeing, all these things, only for you to notice that this is where this particular moving average crossed, or this is where the moving average or the price action is above this moving average. What of all these ones that you are seeing here? Now that shows you that moving average or all these indicators do lag. If you are trading price action, you would have been able to understand that this is where this market is starting to reverse back up. All right, but if you are to buy this market, probably from where you spot this, that is to say, this is where you're supposed to have, because before you can see this particular one, this price might have been even coming down as you're seeing it now. That is why sometimes you will open or click your your mouse or your buy button, and the market will start selling, and you will click on your sell button, the market will start buying, because you are using indicator, you don't know about price action. That is why nobody is monitoring you. It's just the fact that you need to learn the procedure, you need to learn the ethics, you need to learn, get the knowledge. All right, if you do not have the knowledge, there is no way you're going to make money from it. Now, to just clarify that the indicators are lagging, that is why once you spot this, look at where this is crossing for this drop that happened here. This is where this is bending to show you that, okay, this market is about to sell, and you will start to say, before you can even see this bend, it means this has started buying. All right, that is why you need to learn how to trade with price action, and by the time you are adding indicators, it will be as easy as ABCD for you to understand what the price wants to do. Now, secondly, if you look at this chart here, you will see that all these ones that you are seeing here, the price action has been above the moving average. Now, for this price action to be visible like this at this place, this price action might have started way back. Look at this. This is where it started buying, and you would have missed out from this. And before you can actually see this market would have been below this place, and you wouldn't have bothered to buy, because already the price action is below the 50 moving average. Try to understand what I'm talking about. Try to understand what I am using this moving average to tell you now. Now, let me add another indicator so that you will understand properly how it works. Do not forget that why we add this particular moving average is for us to know the direction of this particular trend, which in this scenario on stepping desk, this price actually is showing us indication for up, that is uptrend. Now we are going to add Bollinger Band, all right, so that you can see this is our Bollinger Band. It's just normal moving average, the default moving average. If your own is not like this, the period is just 200, the deviation is 2.000. All right, shift is 0, apply to close as usual. You choose the right color that suits you, you click done. That is it. Then look at the moving Bollinger Band here. Normally you will see that many people will tell you that once the Bollinger Band crossed each other, or I don't know how most people teach it, but the previous videos that I have done about this, I can only tell you that look at what is happening around this place. Once price is within this, from the upper layer of the Bollinger Band to the lower layer of Bollinger Band, you should wait for price to be above this particular middle line of Bollinger Band before you can consider buying. And if the price action is below this line or middle line of Bollinger Band, you should consider selling. Now in this scenario, now if you look at this here, you can actually see that what the moving average confirmed earlier on. Now look at where the price is at on the middle line of Bollinger Band. You can see that the price is against what the moving average confirmed to us. I hope you are getting it right now, so that you will understand how all these indicators work. These indicators are not built for you to make money. Why? Not that they don't have the idea or they don't have your interest at hand for you to make money using these indicators, but the fact remains that if you fail to acquire the right knowledge for you to use these indicators to make money, these indicators will be contradicting all the analysis that you are doing. Now do not forget, in this aspect, now you are not doing normal technical analysis because you are not reading the complete price action chart. You are using indicators to detect or to help you analyze the chart right now. So now if you look at this here, you can see that this is this middle line that we are supposed to be looking, or we are supposed to be we expect this particular price action to also be above it, is now below the middle line of Bollinger Band, which is against what our moving average have told us. So which one are you going to believe here? That is where most of you guys are getting confused. Now let me show you one thing here. All right, so if I should go this way, you can see that. Let me remove that Bollinger Band. I just used this to show you something. Let me remove the Bollinger Band, then let's stick with the moving average. Now in this scenario of this particular moving average, this is where if you understand how price action works, or probably you are a price action trader as well, now you will understand that with what you're seeing, this is a break of structure to the upside. Already this, as you're seeing this, the market is indicating uptrend. That is, you are expected to buy this market since you are seeing it above this moving average, EMA moving average. You are expecting to buy this particular pair. Now in that scenario, you can be looking for break of structure to the upside, and which is what happened here. Now as soon as you have seen this break of structure to the upside, what are you going to do? You are going to mark this your break of structure. Once you mark this break of structure like this, okay, let me use proper stuff to do this. This is your break of structure to the upside here. So what are you going to do here? Are you going to just wait until market come back here before you can start? Now look at this here. This is it, exactly what I said earlier on. This is your discount level. If you place your fib from this place, let me pick my Fibonacci. Let me pick my Fibonacci here. All right, this is my Fibonacci, and I measure it from here to probably this particular place. Now I am going to be looking to buy from discount level here. All right, whatever I'm going to do, I should be looking to buy from this discount level here on stepping this. Currently, when this particular thing was going on, all right, I should be looking. So anything that is happening above here is none of my business. It's just what is called a liquidity. All right, so now if I look at this here and I've seen that, okay, all these things that are happening around this place, I am not going to be freaked out because of these things. I'm going to consider all these things as liquidity because all these things are happening above the 50 level of Fibonacci. So I am going to consider it as a liquidity. So now this is where I am going to focus on. All right, this is my discount zone. All right, if I should mark this place, this is my discount zone and this is my demand zone as well. All right, so if this is my order block / demand zone, this is where I should be patiently waiting for price to come to, and once price taps into this place here, that is when I will start buying. Look at it here. That is when I will start buying, or if there is a gap. All right, if there is a fair value gap before that, I will also still be considering that, which is exactly what you are seeing here. Look at a fair value gap here. Okay, let me not put put many this thing here, but this is a fair value gap before that particular order block. You can see this here. This is a fair value gap. In case of or most of you that do not know what is a fair value gap, this is fair value gap here. All right, so now we are going to mark that fair value gap as well. All right, so you will see that the price reacted at the fair value gap. Let me zoom out a little bit like this and mark it. You can see that the price reacted at the fair value gap here. That is it. Now if I should zoom out a little bit this way, now if you look at this here, all right, this is where the price reacted. The price reacted at the fair value gap here. Now how are you going to know if the price is going to react at this fair value gap? Once price gets closer to this place here, like if you look at this, we have order block, we have fair value gap. Now as soon as price approach this place, you go to your lower time frame. Once you go to your lower time frame, let me go to 15-minute time frame. This is my 15-minute time frame. So you should, a price should be at that particular level, which is your fair value gap or order block. Now you should wait for the confirmations that I talked about in my previous video, which I said I am not going to review all those confirmations because those are the confirmations that my premium students are getting. And if you want me to mentor you, just as I said earlier on, all you just need to do is for you to use the WhatsApp number in the description box of this particular video that you're watching right now to reach out to me that you want me to mentor you and guide you and direct you on how to become profitable, all right, trading forex market. Because if you look at what indicator is telling you here, this is where the whole thing descended on that fair value gap. This is where you're supposed to be looking for your entry, right? Because you are going to have other confirmations that will tell you, okay, for sure this market is going to take off from this fair value gap. But if those confirmations are not there, it means you are going to wait for price to descend to to this our below order block here. All right, those confirmations are what you need. All right, they are what you need for you to become profitable. Without those confirmations, you will blindly jump into this as, okay, I've seen fair value gap, let me open my position, or let me set order limit at that position, at that place, and once market comes to that place, it will trigger me and I will be in profit. If the confirmation, or if the particular place, that particular order block or that particular fair value gap is not where the market is meant to start buying, you will end up getting that particular position liquidated. Why? Because there is no confirmation that this market is going to. So I always preach about you waiting for your confirmation before you can enter any position. So if you want me to mentor you, know what to do. Use the WhatsApp number in the description box of that video, and I'm going to share with you guys the confirmation that you need for you to open or to know that, okay, this market is going to start buying at this fair value gap right away. So now, with that being said, you will look at this moving average here. You will see that the moving average is saying another thing. The price is below moving average. It means you shouldn't have been looking to even consider buy because the price action is below the moving average. So it is somehow foolishness for you to start looking for buy where the price action is below the exponential moving average 50. So that is it. That is it. That is what you really need to understand, guys. So that is exactly how it is. And also, just as I said earlier, if you're getting value from this video, do not forget to smash that like button. Also turn on your notification bell so that whenever I share valuable content like this, YouTube will be able to pop a notification to you that I've shared another vital information that will help you make a lot of money from the market. Now, if you also look at this here, all right, if you also look at this particular place, you will see that I drew trend line somewhere here. Sorry, the trend line has shifted. I drew trend line here. And how was I able to come up with this trend line? That is exactly what I'm talking about, because of price action. That was how I came up with this particular channel that you are seeing here that I drew here, and that gave me the insight of where and how and where I'm going to open my position on this particular fair value gap, and the market will go towards my direction because the confirmations are intact already. So that is exactly how it is, and that is where we are going to end today's video. And just as I said earlier on, if you are getting value from this, do not forget to smash that like button, share this video with your other friends and family that are also struggling on how to make money trading all these things. And if you have any question relating to this particular video, do well to share that your question in the comment section so that others will also learn from the response that I'm going to give to you while I'm going to respond to your questions very swift. And also, I'm going to leave the link to my broker in the description box of this video, and also the link to my books in the description box of this video as well. Do well to grab a copy of those books and go through it, and it will definitely going to help you make a lot of money from the market. And just as I said at the intro or the beginning of this video, trading with indicators, it does not mean that you cannot make money, but once you know how price action works, you'll be able to use indicators to your advantage and make a lot of money from it. So without that, this powerful strategy that I shared with you guys, this powerful tips that I share with you guys, is what has been keeping you down from not making money. Hence, you are using indicators to trade. So if you want to learn how to understand all these things in total and what you really need for you to know that, okay, this is where the price is going to reverse, or this is where the price is going to do a U-turn and start going in the direction that it thought of, all you just need to do is for you to enroll on mentorship. And do not forget, my mentorship program this period is very, very solid, guys. I will not lie to you. I've learned many things that I needed to update for you guys to understand how it works. And if you are an old student that do not understand anything, probably after going through mentorship, my mentorship right now is being carried out via Zoom. All right, so that is how it was. And do well to DM me if you are ready and you are ready to proceed right away, and I will definitely do that by helping you out. And bear in mind again that I don't take multiple students right now because I need to have more time for me to trade as well, and I'm taking students 1 or 2 at a time, and I will make sure after finishing the program you'll be able to start making a lot of money from the market. So that is how it is, guys. I'm signing out. Olites. Peace.